Hey there, what's up, Buttercup? That's one of my signature key phrases I've used with my children since they were little. This is Annie Bauer with episode 14 of 365 Days to a Better You, where all year long I'll be bringing you daily tips, strategies, and inspiration to help you live a smart, better life and your best year ever. And a lot of you have been here with me on Instagram or Facebook or on social media, tuning in to my videos and my posts. And I hope that you're finding a lot of great value from everything that you're seeing. I want to support you in your journey, in your life, and your businesses. And I especially am passionate about helping women start their own businesses or side hustle or grow their businesses. And as a female business owner who's also owned a couple different businesses in the past, I've been down that road and I know what it takes to be a solopreneur, to be a female in business, and to climb that hard road up. So a lot of you may look at my life now and think, maybe you think that it's a charmed life, or maybe you think that I have gotten to where I am now because it's been easy and I haven't had a lot of struggle and strife. But nothing could be further from the truth. I have dealt with struggle and I have dealt with hardship and heartache since I was a child. And then when my children were 2 and 4, I became a single mom unexpectedly by no choice of my own and ended up living next to Section 8 government housing in a very small apartment. I had to give up most of the things that I owned. I left with nothing but my car and a few pieces of furniture, and I even had to give up some beloved pets, which still to this day breaks my heart because I was forced into a situation where I was not able to take them with me. So from all that hardship and that struggle and that particularly low point in my life, I have always been resolved to grow as a human being and figure out what the solutions were so that I could be better, that I could live more prosperously, that I could invest in the right relationships with the right people, and be an awesome parent. And being a single parent is really, really hard. So for any of you single moms and dads out there, I get it more than you can imagine. And I can remember a time when my kids, when we were living in this apartment, and I was working as a teacher so that I would have the same hours as my kids in preschool and kindergarten. And I didn't want to stick them in daycare and then be in daycare 10, 12 hours a day. I wanted to really be there to truly parent to them. But because of the financial situation and duress that we were in, I had to make some really tough choices. So we cut back everywhere. And I remember one particular experience where we were, the cat is actually playing with the camera cord right now. So I'm just going to keep going though with my story. So we were sitting in the Target parking lot. We pulled up to Target, and I remember turning around to my kids and I said, okay, so kids, when we go in, we're not going to have extra money for things like sweetened cereal or toys or clothing. Gracie Lou. Grace, hey, stop. So this is real life. This is what my life is like. I'm not going to stop and re-record. The cat's just down there playing, and hopefully she doesn't pull the light kit over. But I remember turning around and telling them, and they were little bitty. Like by this, they were still like probably 2 and 4 or 2 and 5. And I said, okay guys, we only have enough money for groceries when we go in. There can't be any extras. And I want you to know something, that I can either go get a job where I make a lot more money and you would have to be in daycare and I wouldn't see you, and I'd have to drop you off at 6 or 7 in the morning. I probably wouldn't pick you up until 6 or 5 or 6 at night. Or I can keep the job that I have while you guys are little and I can be there to pick you up from school every day and we can have dinner together. And they understood this, and I said, this is the reason why we have to cut back, why we have to be on a really tight budget, because I want to make sure that I'm there for you. But I want to ask you guys, like, what do you want? And they both looked at me with their little tiny faces in their young years, and they said, we don't care about things, Mommy, we just want to be with you. And that story in that moment in my life has stuck with me forever. And knowing that staying focused on my priorities, staying focused on what was most important would pay off eventually. It pays off in the end. And that making sacrifices for the people that you love and having experiences and being there to be a great parent, to be a great spouse, is absolutely the most important gift that you can give the world. So I know a lot of you out there right now are going through struggles. You're trying to climb up the ladder. You're trying to climb out of a hole. You're trying to climb out of being a single parent, or going through a divorce, or losing a job, or a million other things. It could even be the challenges of health, and maybe you've just been diagnosed with a really awful diagnosis. But through it all, I want you to know that I've been there and I've had a lot of those struggles, and that's exactly why I do what I do today. I realized that I had been given a second chance to come back and give back to the world and help share my experience through all the struggles that I've gone through, and they were many for a lot of years. And that has taught me so much about grit and resilience and perseverance, and that falling down is not how many times you fall down. That's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that you just always remember to get back up one more time than all the times that you fall down. And believe me, the times I've fallen down have been many, and I've made tons of mistakes along the way. But the entire way, I've sought out mentors, I've read books, I've gone to classes, I've gone to conferences. I was constantly trying to figure out a way to reinvent myself and to get better. And along that journey, I learned so much. I had the chance to go to amazing conferences. I've been mentored by some of the best. See, there she is. I told you, she's a show stealer. What can I say? I've had the opportunity to be mentored by some of the absolute best coaches and female leaders in the business. I feel so blessed and so grateful, and I know that all my experience has been worthwhile, even when they were really, really tragic experiences, because the wisdom that I have gleaned from all that experience is wisdom that I can now pass on to you. And also what comes with that is that I know what it's like to have your last dollar in your bank account. I know what it's like to be driving a 10-year-old car. I know what it's like to have to choose between putting your kids in daycare or putting food on the table. I've been all those places. I've had highs, I've had lows, I've had amazing experiences, I've had terrible tragedies, and that also has made me so compassionate for human beings and so compassionate for where you are and the struggles that you're going through. And I want to just share these gifts with the world. So that's why I've become certified as a coach. That's why I'm here to serve at the highest level and devote the rest of my life to giving back to others and helping empower you. And my hope is this. My hope is that what took me decades to learn, I can shorten the cycle for you. And what took me years and years and years to learn, I can impart that knowledge to you in a matter of days or weeks or months or less than a year, so that your struggle doesn't have to be as long, so that you can be brought to the answers more quickly, that you have support, you have solutions, and you don't have to go looking and Googling and reading 100 books and trying to figure out your way out of messes or what the answers are. And that I can bring all that to you in a really short, quick amount of time, and get you to where you want to be faster so that you don't waste decades spinning your wheels, feeling frustrated, and feeling too much struggle without a lot of triumph. So that's me. That's hopefully some inspiration for you, that you feel like I get you and I know you, and that maybe I have been through some of the same struggles and trials that you have. And because of that, and also because you guys have, by survey, you have told me that what you would like the most is a Target gift card. Can you see that? It's kind of reflecting off the light. But there's our little dog Spot from Target, and you've told me that a $50 gift card to Target would be something that you would really love to have. So starting today and running through until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. So today's what, the 14th, 15, 16, 17. So that should be Friday the 17th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York time. I will be encouraging you to follow me and follow and like posts. And this is the way that you could earn points to win your $50 gift card. So follow my account at the Annie Bauer right here on Instagram or on Facebook. Like this post, so hit like. And in the comments below, if you'd like to comment about what you're loving most, an episode that you loved most, or maybe even something that you'd like for me to talk about, that'll earn you another point. And then you will get points for every single friend that you tag. So you can get more points by doing more things. And by Friday, I will tally up all the points and let you know who the winner is. If you have any specific questions that you want to DM me about, I'm always available in DMs. And I'm excited to be giving away prizes and to be sharing my abundance and just gratitude with everyone this week. And I will have the terms and conditions and everything in the posts, but that's how you can gain your points. So follow this at the Annie Bauer and comment, like the posts every day. And then for every person that you tag underneath the post, you will get another point. I'm excited. I hope that you win, and good luck to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. And follow us at 365 Days to a Better You. That's hashtag 365 Days to a Better You. You can also find me on anniebauer.com, at The Smart Better Life, or on Facebook, Instagram, or wherever social media finds you. I will see you tomorrow in episode 15, and start double tapping those posts and earning your points. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.